Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? Please subscribe, like, and comment. For those who don't know me, hi, my name is Kimberly. I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope you guys stay tuned. Please let me know down in the comments below if you're new. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to the video. So this is all you're going to be needing to make this beautiful hat design. So let's get started. We're going to get started with this new Cricut mat. It is 12 by 12 and all we're going to be doing is attaching our vinyl onto it. Now just make sure that you attach shiny side down, because when you're doing iron-on you don't want to do it the opposite because it will not cut correctly. So shiny side down and make sure there's no air bubbles so everything could be good. And then you could also do your next design on the same page if you like on the bottom. All you have to do is just make sure on your mat, on your phone, just make sure to know where the design's going to cut and have everything perfectly formatted and you'll be good to go. You feel ready that you've taken all the air bubbles. All you have to do is connect your machine to your phone, iPad, or laptop, and you'll see it turning blue and it will be blinking as soon as it lets you to put it on there. And all you have to do is just put your mat on there. Now I decided to put my glitter on the side first because with glitter vinyl I like to put it on cardstock, between cardstock and fabric settings, because I think it cuts it better, especially because it's a lot thicker. So I decided to separate them, and that's all you have to do. Just put it to go and let it cut. Now you guys may think this is cutting a little bit slow, but if you guys would have the air too, it would cut it a lot faster. I know there's a feature on there that you could do it faster. I have the air still, so it's not as fast, but it doesn't bother me at all. I like the way it moves and I have no brush, so I like it. Aside from that, I think it works pretty good. I just got it last year, so I'm not ready to upgrade, but this would be good. I think the next one, if I were to upgrade, would be the Maker. Now you're just going to take it off to put your other design. Now make sure you don't have any air bubbles when you attach your next one. All you have to do is pull it in the mat and put it in, connect it, and get ready to cut. Now when you do it, just put the settings on vinyl iron-on and you'll be good to go. Let it cut. Now here I just paused it to check it that it's actually cutting. I've been having troubles on some vinyls or products that it doesn't cut it. I don't know if it's the vinyl being too thick and the setting not correctly, or it's my blade. I have to figure that one out. So now just let it cut and you'll be good to go. Now when you're finally cut with both of them, all you have to do is weed them out with glitter vinyl. I like to take it out on my own because I like to use the stencil for another shirt. So I just pull it out carefully and you'll be good to go. And it's thick and it's easy to use. It's not wobbly, so it'll be good. And you could attach your own transfer tape for it to use it if you want to keep it in place. So you guys can use the other one. I like doing it this way. A lot of people be like, why? What's the point? It's the point of getting two different vinyl cuts at once. I like it. It's easy to cut it and it's easy to pull it out and hold it and iron it. I don't think it's that hard. So next we have this one, and all you're going to do is, look how beautiful and easy these came out. So all you're going to be doing is pulling this out carefully, and it's easy to pull it out sometimes depending on what kind of vinyl you have. So this one actually didn't end up working with my hat design. I didn't like the color contrast, so I'm just showing you guys how easy it is to weed this out with no product needed to weed it out. But if you have little small details, it is great to have your Cricut tools, so you guys could check those out if you guys want. And all you're going to be doing is taking out the weeds and you'll be good to go. Now we are weeding the crown out, and we're just taking every single little piece. Look how easy to take it out with your hand. Okay guys, now we're going to start with our hat. We're going to be putting something on the bottom of it, whether it be a scarf or a shirt or a towel that you could have some volume to it. Then we're going to pre-iron it just to make sure we don't have any fuzz or anything that will prevent us from ironing it perfectly on there. So we're going to grab the middle of our letter just to know where our middle is, and we're going to iron it. Now carefully do it on top. Then when you finally have a little bit of it, then iron the whole thing. You don't have to perfectly iron it because you're going to be adding the other letters and the heat will hit it anyways. So just do it a few times until you feel satisfied and go to the next one. Now we're going to be starting with our crown just so we know where it's going, and we're going to pre-iron it because I'm skeptical about having fuss or stuff like that. Now we're going to be doing one side and then the other, so just work your way around. Now just work your way around until you feel satisfied that it's on there correctly, and then just go on to the next step. We're going to be starting with the next letter on the side. Like I said, just grab from the bottom, make sure it's lined up, and then use on the top. Now we're going to pre-iron it again since I touched it with my finger. Oil sometimes prevents from ironing it perfectly fine, so be careful with that. So I'm going to be getting a little piece and going down, working my way down. Now we're going to go to the next letter, and we're going to be repeating the same process as before with the rest of the letters that we have to finish, starting from the top and working our way to the bottom and around. When you're on your last letter, all you're going to do is work around your image and cover every single one just to make sure that it's on there correctly until you feel satisfied. You can also check it a little bit just to make sure that it's on there. Now we're going to get to the next design, which is on the bottom, so I'm going to take all this stuff that I put in there and fold it in half, and I'm going to start letter by letter. I'm going to just give it a little push. I'm going to start first with my roses and then next with my letters. So I'm just going to put the letters there and my rose there, and I'm going to pre-iron it just to make sure everything's correctly. Now I'm going to be starting with my roses and working my way from there. So now just use your transfer tape to help you hold it and guide yourself going from one side to the other and pressing on there just to make sure that it's perfectly fine for a couple seconds until you feel satisfied, and then just pull it on carefully. Make sure you see that everything's on there still. If you don't, just go back on it and you'll be good to go. And now that I'm done, this is where I'm going to be placing my letters. Now just doing one by one, doing my middle one first, just making sure every letter looks good. Now I didn't notice until after I made this video that the color maroon on maroon cloth was not the best option, but I ended up taking it off before it completely was on there, and I changed it into the color black. Just finished putting your letters, and if you are a young one and you're trying this out, please have parent supervision to help you out because you could get burned. Look how beautiful this came out. I'm truly in love with it. I loved how the design came out. Even if the letters are contrasting, it is such a beautiful design and a beautiful hat. I can't wait to make more videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.